Hello my friends, it's supposed to be Sunday. Right now it's Friday, and you know, still the situation that I have, because it's still Friday. I did not craft for 3 days now. It really drives me nuts because I miss crafting, but I'm trying to keep a low without crafting. But also at the same time, it's close to Sunday. It makes me feel so guilty not to have a video. This was my plan for this week that I wanted to start since Monday. I pick designs for this week to have animals, and the first one canvas that I did stitch a long time ago, it was this lovely pair of wolf that Catherine already did, not my Catherine. Wolf 4, it's 14 count Ada, 46 by 36 centimeters, and I did not stitch this design for a long time, and I thought this week I will pick all canvases that are 14 count Ada, and I have a little bit chunk in here that it's stitched. I know I have some on the bottom, but it's behind a frame. Also, I was just testing out some colors up there, stitched a little bit, but then I decided to get this chunk of the top, because lots of free kind of like, no, how to say, big patches, right? So it's easy to stitch. So I started to stitch this part. So I thought maybe I could stitch with you at least a little bit. I don't know, because that was my plan, to have like a 2 or 3. But this time I think if I could stitch at least 1, that would be already better than 0. So this is my progress so far that I have, and I wanted to do kind of go up so I can move my frame later. Plus okay, we will talk about this. Okay, just a minute. This one was from my girl, so I will show you a little bit later. So this is one of my canvas was project for this Sunday, and you can see, I don't know if I will able to stitch some or not, but at least for now you can see how much progress this is. If I would stitch again, I would pick maybe this pink color to continue, or this green, because there's I can't even speak anymore, never mind. Okay, so my next design that I wanted to series of animals is this gorgeous cat, because I love this cat so much. There was some controversy about this cat, but since I already have this and I love the way it looks so far, so I thought I might well give a little bit of progress in here. And this one is a really a little frame that I was stitching just an eye from the cat. You see how awesome the eye look like, right? I still have some threads in here, actually one still parked with the needle in here, but look at this eye. Okay, hold on, it's all crawling up there. It looks going to be amazing. So that's why I will put this hoop, because the hoop a little bit bigger. Or maybe I even will have this one that I was planning to change from my girl. I just did video review that you will see maybe a week from now. So this is the frame that I will be unboxing in my future video. Okay, but this is the one. Maybe I will put this one, or will fit like in here, because I was just a sample to see how this is going to look like, and maybe I will just start kind of like from the side. I don't know, or maybe just going to put a hoop and just keep going from the cat's face. I don't know, but that would be like the most fun stuff, and then later back around. I don't know, maybe I will start from my usual, like I like to do from the bottom corner, as I like to do. So I don't know yet. First, usually I finish in threads that already parked, so I can cut them out and they wouldn't tangle up. So this is my mission, to kind of, these 2 canvases was supposed to be a progress stitching for this week, for this Sunday, and this one is Black Cat and Snowy Night, 14 count, 68 by 48 centimeters. And if some of you will ask, this one is from Paint Some Way, and the wolves is from New Home. That was a long time ago. I don't review their store for a year or more probably, so I'm not sure if they still doing anything or not. And since I already have my girl in here, I can show you my progress on my girl. I love these big bags from Temu. They're really comfortable to store stuff. So this is what I got for now. I'm working on this background black. Look how nice, and like the image itself is popping up from the canvas because it's dark background. But some of those single stitches in here, like I already stitched in here, you see that? If I can show you from this side, it's like big patch in here, but it's like how many colors up there? Let me tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 already stitched. I still have 1 color to stitch in here, and that's how much patch kind of created with all this sparking. But you know, like a 1 color stitch in here, 1 in here, and basically I have lots of singles in here too, but they just like barely even visible because they are so dark you can't even see them, to be honest. You can just probably stitch all black and that's it, but me, crazy me, I'm doing it the way it is. Now somebody also asked me where I got the magnet. I can't really say where I got a magnet because that was a long time ago. I can't remember, but every store that I review cross stitch, they do have a magnets. All those stores have this magnets, maybe a little bit different, maybe the same one, but they have lots of the needle minder in the area where is the tools and accessories for cross stitch. So let's check it out up there. Some of them have like a circle shape, some of them square, some of them rectangle, and different shapes. So yes, just check it out. You can find them in every store. It just you have to peel a sheet, clear sheet kind of from the top. That way this bunny look amazing. But this is the one bunny that I received with the broken magnet. See, kind of keep flipping it. This is, oh, it's the other way. Hold on. Oh no. Oh, pushing away each other, I guess. Yeah, so magnet was broken, but I'm still can use it. I'm using my magnet that I had originally, my own magnet, just to stick something so I can have some pretty in here for the needle. So yes, check it out, tools and accessory for cross stitch, and you will find a whole bunch of needle minders in every store that I actually review. So check it out there. Yeah, so I wanted kind of, my plan was to do, because you see how this hoop too big and it just doesn't work because it's not big enough to cover the everything, and I keep it in here to kind of not hide in this corner so I can stitch because I'm like very close to get in here. And I wanted kind of to stitch kind of short black maybe in here and then continue later in here to kind of re-hoop so I can more tight it in a hoop. But then I'm just liking it to go up and down, because if I stitch black it could be visible later, and that's kind of dangerous thing to do. So I'm just going up and down, and this is all this wiggling, kind of hard to do. Stitches might not gonna look nice and straight if it's not tight enough. So I thought maybe I can do this one hoop in here, but then again it's gonna cover up for me in here, not go all the way. Or I can re-hoop this way, so just this side, but again it's going to be kind of open. So I don't know what to do. If I maybe I just going to leave it as it is till I This is all black. I have to finish, and then when I rehoop, maybe it will be better because it will be kind of more center, and even in this one hoop. So maybe the big one I can put for my cat right now, because that square is very tiny, and the only way I put the little tiny square, because all my hoops and frames was busy with different designs, and I didn't have at the time anything bigger, so I just put on a little tiny one. It was perfect for me to test it out, one little area. So I might will use frame for this one. So I will try to stitch, because if I don't stitch on Sunday with you, I will be guilty forever. I'm telling you, I'm bad that way. I like to be responsible, but I'm making many mistakes lately, but it's okay. Yes, so let me set up camera, take this to my desk, because right now we are at my dining table. I will rehoop maybe cat, but for now we can work on those wolves that's already good and ready to go, and let's stitch a little bit together. Well, let's try at least a little bit, see if I can do it or not. I think this time I will try to use the silicone little finger for my middle finger. That's what my needle go usually when I push from under, or even from the top, I think too. Because this is 14 count, the needle is much more sharp in here. So let's see, I will try to stitch this green color that is very dark brown shade, and I will try slowly, try not to hurt myself, see if it's going to work or not. I put this frame right now in those clamps, black 2 clamps. It's actually comfortable to hold the already. Looks like thread trying to tangle up. I did not use any wax right now. See if I will need them or not. We'll see. Maybe carefully I will manage to do. I don't know. Maybe I even will try with 2 hands. See how this go, to spread a little bit of pressure for both hands. Oh my goodness, this needle, I like needle where it's not very sharp. That way it's kind of easier to find a way to work under the canvas. Maybe I just need to get used to it, because I didn't stitch for a while now. Well, 3 days or 4 days, that's already enough. And even if I can stitch with you 10 minutes, that would be already better than nothing, in my opinion, for me. Okay, maybe I will work with one hand. Okay, I'm trying to settle my glasses on my head. Hold on, the magnifier. Okay, when I will work with one hand, that way I can control where the needle go under the canvas. It's kind of good to push with this one. That's why it's comfortable that I have in here a short nail. So this one, it's okay to have a longer, but this thing is more comfortable when it's short nail. So it's go like all the way in here. So I wanted to try if this is going to work. If not, I would wrap my finger with the little stretchy tape that I have. Just for in case you are new on my channel and you don't know what stretchy tape is, it's this one. You can find them in a dollar store, you can find them in a store I did review. They could be like a colorful, they kinda sticky and work good to wrap around your finger. And if you can't find it, this silicone, I think I found this at the dollar store, unless it's Walmart, I don't know. I believe maybe dollar store. This fingers is good, for example, if you work with hot glue and you have to press some, like your project you're making it with hot glue. Let's say you need to glue a couple of gems, so not to burn your fingers, you just press with this little fingertip and it's comfortable. Okay, I have to say, so far it's not bad for me to work right now on a stitching. The only thing, when I go under my canvas you know what, like when I go under my canvas and I have to kind of flip my wrist this way to pull a needle down, that's where I have a little bit trouble in here. But I don't know, not to work at all, it's kind of difficult because I like to stitch. I just have to suck it up. Buttercup. And that's it. This brown threads always kind of attempt to tangle up. I don't know why. They're a little bit different, I guess. Today, Friday, I managed to record 2 videos and this one a little bit, so maybe I'm not going to finish today as a Friday. Maybe I will have chance to stitch a little bit tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow my hand will feel a little bit better. I think just I overtire by stitching too much on that girl because I really wanted to do faster, and it was many hours of stitching and it was just too much pressure, that's all. So I just need to go like little by little, but it's hard to tell yourself go slow, rest more. No, I want to work more. Welcome all new viewers, subscribers, friends, everybody, welcome. Join my other channel as well, Nataliyaxo. I'm getting very close up there for 2,000 subscribers. I need like less than 40, I think. Less than 40 people to subscribe to get me to 2,000. More friends the merrier. You know, when I was sleeping last night, I saw dream, I think that was already in the morning, I saw dream that I was making a video of actually putting makeup on my lid, and I remember it was a green makeup and my eyelid was yellow shimmer or glitter, something like this. And I woke up, I was like, wow, should I do that makeup tutorial on my channel? But I just didn't feel like do beauty video today. But that was kind of interesting. That's a first time actually I think I dream about makeup, because I think a lot about the channel now. I'm watching lots of video collections of makeup these days, or actually weeks I would say. I really, because now when it's New Year started and lots of ladies creating videos of makeup tutorial, not tutorial, sorry, makeup collection and declutters. So it's kind of fun. It's one of my favorite videos to watch. So I watched tons of those. So maybe because I was watching right before I fell asleep, so I saw a dream about makeup. That was funny. So remember where we are, but this, you know, pink patch, we'll see if I will manage to do a little bit more on the end of the, well, only tomorrow. I have another one day, that's it, just tomorrow, Saturday. Maybe I will stitch today this one, And tomorrow maybe I will manage to stitch a little bit on a kitty. He is so pretty, just in gray colors. Much more difficult to stitch after spoil myself with 11 count. Yeah, it's, you know, it's more smaller, tougher to do on 14 now. Maybe at the time when my wrist a little bit sore, I shouldn't stitch 14 count, to go after big one, which is easier, needle go through, right? Maybe that's what I should do, or hold on stitch and arrow, but no, that wouldn't be right. You have to do it. Okay, no, so far so good. Like, it's not bad. Just sometimes when I pull in from the bottom, maybe sometimes even pull together with two hands just to ease up the pressure. Today, Friday 17, it's actually today one of my sister's birthday, and 2 days later, which is tomorrow after you watching this video, on 19, I have a birthday of my youngest sister. So I did call to my sister today, wish her happy birthday. And 2 days later I will call my other sister, who lives not very far away from my mom. It's like 5 minutes walk over the field. Lots of birthdays this winter. Another, my sister's birthday was in January, and my brother and I was in April. Unfortunately, my brother right now is an angel. See, the more you stitch, the more kind of the threads go more smoothly. At first, you just keep attempting to kind of tie up the knot, because I didn't wax them. For some reason, on a 14 count, I don't really like the way the wax threads looks. Unless I really need, if threads like really bad, sometimes curled up or break. This one is not bad. Very cool today. Last night it was like pouring rain, turning into the snow. So it's kind of like grass, a little bit white. But just the wind that make it more colder. It's just so not in white, and so when I have to go let my dogs out, I was like, okay, hoodie up, it's cold. And my little one, Daisy, when she go outside, she do her thing and she running inside of the house. On the other hand, Buddy, he can sniff grass for half an hour. He's not in a hurry. I think it's because he's older, he has like a thicker fur, so he's warmer. And Daisy probably, I'm going to the house. A minute. Made today Ukrainian dish, We call it cheese wraps. In English people call crepes. I actually have the recipe, I think, on my cooking channel. If you want to check it out, what kind of goods up there. It's Food Goods with Nataliya, name of the channel. And I have the recipe up there. I did it. I love the sweets. Good dessert. Oh, I can't believe I'm stitching. To be honest, I thought this Sunday I'm gonna have to put something different than cross stitch, but now I feel better that I actually will continue with my plan of having the stitches every Sunday. It feels good. So I'm going to stitch till this frame is over, which will be like 23 minutes after we chit chat in the dining room. And then I will stitch, I think tonight, because my husband not home tonight. He went to different city with his friend to watch some sports, hockey. Oh my god, I can't believe they drive all the way to Ottawa for the hockey game. So this like floss of 6, right? So it's gonna be like a 3 time I have to stitch by 2 threads. So I will be stitching this till I finish, so I don't have to put back in a palette. So all this green stuff I will be working on, and then I will switch my frames on the kitty cat, and maybe tomorrow, or maybe even, I don't know if I will be feeling like stitch more today or not, since I'm home kinda just Catherine. Ivan went to France, possible for sleepover as well. So just, you know, Catherine and I. So I might will stitch longer. Hopefully get some progress a little bit. So I can show you some progress, not just, you know, 10 minutes of stitching. Well, 20 minutes of stitching, let's put that way. But still, it's nice to know that I'm getting some kind of progress little by little, because some of these designs I didn't touch for a long time. My third design that I wanted to do to continue is like animals, cross stitch animals. It was supposed to be my horses, but now since I have only 1 day left, unfortunately I will be switching horses probably till next Sunday. I know some of you want to see me stitching that canvas for a while, and I did plan, but look at that, only Friday I managed to grab first time stitching. So maybe for next Sunday we will be good with that. I kind of like to create stitching so it's kind of like coordinate each other. Like one time was like 2 big canvases, then we did with you like all special stitching, then today all 14 count and it's animals. Maybe next time, okay, what happened in here? Maybe next time I will pick horses. What else I have? Animals. I have a horses. I have still one like with birds, which is like a Jesus hands and birds, so it's kind of still birds. I don't know, we'll see. Have to check what I have, or maybe I will pick like all winter designs. Oh, okay, so maybe in February I will not do anything, but remember I told you, well, I kind of wanted to start on the end of February, but I think I will hold on till next month since I already have a whole bunch of projects to work on. Remember I showed you that this year I want to finish my other sampler of the seasons, and I pull out of springtime. So far I finished what was it, winter, yes, winter, Christmas one, winter, and that was Halloween sampler, but now I will do springtime. So maybe in March I will start my other sampler, and hopefully in 3 weeks, 3 months of spring I could finish. Plus you have to remember that that girl, foxy girl, she's priority, kind of to stitch as much as I can. Oh my goodness, my cat sneezes. Did you hear that? Shadow, you got some snoozes. I'm hoping after I get my eyeglasses it will be more comfortable to stitch. Kind of excited about, and at the same time would be kind of embarrassed probably to go with glasses in the public. I don't know, it would be so awkward first. Yeah, much slower to work on fortune. See, I'm kind of struggling to find a hole on another side. Well, we have 21 minutes now. Okay, so 2 more minutes, camera will stop, and I will be checking with you with some progress on here more, or with the other canvas, and show you progress on this one. So basically I will be stitching until I finish this 6 threads together. March 25th, I think, our camping season opening. Oh, cannot wait to sit down under that big amazing tree. You know what I'm thinking? I have an old chandelier. I want to put up there LED lights, that like solar lights, so when it's dark it will be like a chandelier under the tree. That's my idea. I don't know if it's going to be good, this DIY, or not. Hopefully the chandelier don't fall on somebody's head if it's windy. I don't know, but I'm holding it to old chandelier to put this on the tree at the campground. That should be cute. Okay, my camera will stop shortly, so I will continue and I will check in with you with some other progress. I'm still thinking if I will put cat in a hoop, bigger hoop, or the bigger frame. I will see what better. Alright, see you in a second. It is Saturday now, next day, and I just want to show you what I did. I actually did not achieve my plan, what I planned last night. I wanted to finish 6 threads, but I just sparked the 3rd one. So I finished 2, so I was working on this part, right? So that's the only what I managed to do, and my fingers start to hurt, so I just decided, okay, let me just spark thread for the next time, and I'm done with this one. So I went and reframe my cat. So this one was, one more time reminder, this was a wolf's. Okay, so I can put this aside right now. This week I'm not going to touch that canvas for now. And now here is the kitty cat. So I started now from this corner, from the bottom, and that's where I am right now, and I'm stitching with the black threads. I decided to leave those threads that was up there like parked. It's actually, hold on, sunny from the window but dark in here. Okay, so I started to work all this blue color that you see. I have to readjust camera. Oh, the blue, there's 2 symbols in here in blue, or maybe even more, but like a solid blue squares. So that's an old 310 DMC code, and I will be trying to work all around of this frame just the black color. I want to finish black first and then go on for the next one. So I stitched only last night, just a little bit, try this little tiny patch, and just now I started, and here I parked so I can work maybe a little bit together with you. And I just want to give you an update because somebody asked me where I order, where I got this thing for my fingers that I do for, so the needle didn't poke my skin. And give me a second, I forgot to mute my phone before it started to rain. Okay, now we're good. So actually today I was shopping at the shop, one day saving, and I saw so many beautiful colors. So actually I ordered 3 different colors, so we'll be here in a couple of weeks maybe. I thought that is so cute, like so many colors, and I have to say it really saving your fingers not to poke your skin. So I really recommend these little pieces in here. So now let me zoom you to my space where we're going to stitch in here, because I did not readjust the camera. Okay, I'm not going to flip this screen since I already showed you facing the wolf towards you. So we're going to stitch this time a little bit kind of upside down, I guess, for you. And see, there's 2 symbols of the blue. Can you see or not? One is a blue and one is kind of like a circle. I don't know how it's visible for you. So I decided, let me, I still have my sleeve, so hopefully I'm gonna be okay. Just another, at least, like, you know, 15 minutes maybe to stitch together. That would be fun, and we would finish kind of small video this week. But here's what I want to do. Even I feeling very rough, my back is killing me for a week now, and so is my wrist from cross stitching too much. But here's what I do. I still did not paint Catherine's room because I always kind of, poor health wise, was in a poor condition, me, you know, not the young chick anymore. So right now, and Catherine actually last night asked me, say, Mom, when are you gonna paint my room? Can I just paint myself? And I say, no, you don't paint your room. I will do it for you. Give me 1 more month, you know. I will paint your room in March. Let me just get a little bit better. So now my husband and kids went to another city to watch sport lacrosse, and Catherine really liked that rough game. So they left, and I'm thinking, even I'm not feeling very well, back sore, wrist sore, but you know what? I'm going to start paint her room, at least 2 walls, because one wall by the window, okay, and like a wall that separate bedrooms, not bad either. The other walls by the ceiling, I need to scratch the paint, because one time we bought the LED lights from Costco, and we make those beautiful, you know, LED lights borders around the ceiling, but those lights are so heavy they actually start to unstick, and the glue was so strong take a paint together with it, and half of the strip wasn't working, kinda wouldn't connect properly, because we got like was 3 of them connect together. 2 of them was working, 1 was keep off and on working. So finally we have enough. We pulled them out of the wall, so it was like under the ceiling. It was beautiful. Change the lights, you know, you have remote control, but now all this paint pulled out. Maybe also because the paint was different, you know, sometimes it's a semi-shine or matte, and I guess it's make a difference. That way paint maybe doesn't stick very well, and strong glue just literally rip the paint away. I don't know if I will maybe even create kind of DIY little bit maybe video about that, but that's the thing, like I need to scrub that paint that flaking up first. So not to do that today if I don't have a time to finish. I just think I will move her bed off the window and paint that wall and the wall between my and her bedroom, because that one lights did not damage, and that would be kind of start. And then maybe some other day when she's at school I could paint the rest of. So that's why after this video I will be painting. I need to take it off the so this is going to be, I want to make her surprise, you know, when she come home. I was like, wow, it's painted already. We have already 2 jugs of paint, cans of 2 big cans of paint. She picked the color. It's going to be a gray color. So kind of interesting to see. So on that scratched spots that paint peeled, we are going to create like a crown molding, so that way it's going to be nice cover and I don't have to over plaster. That would be like, you know, less work to do. Plus I like the crown molding, it will look so beautiful, right? And then later on maybe we can find like some very light version of LED lights if she wants to go around the, plus it will be stick better to the I don't know if we're gonna do like a plastic crown molding or wood one, probably something like cheaper, because they are not very cheap if it's a wood one. So that's the plan, I think, for today. So if I survive, I will stop by tomorrow and say hello. So for Monday, obviously I don't have any video yet. So who knows, maybe I will create video of me painting, no idea. That wouldn't be probably fun. Or maybe painting vlog, who knows. But I want to snap a picture before and after. Yeah. And her room don't have too many big pieces to move away. She gave her a lot, so that should be a problem. Okay. I have to say that today my wrist, that's why I stopped yesterday, and I thought, okay, if I don't stitch, you know, overnight and a whole day, almost today I would say, because now it's already 3:46 p.m. so it's kind of rest a little bit, but the thing, like at the fingers itself, a little bit hard to pull the needle. I changed needle here. My horses have a thin needle and I kind of didn't like it. This one is a flat nose, so it you know, it's kind of easier to find a way from under the canvas, but it's a little bit harder to pull because it's thicker, like in this part, needle in here thicker, so I need a little bit more pressure to pull it. So it's just like, you know, one way easier, one way not. But oh, it's driving me nuts when I cannot craft properly, you know. Okay, I'm just glad it's sunny today, but super windy and very, very cold, which it says now 2 Celsius and sunny, but it's cold. Very strong, sharp wind. So it's perfect to do something, you know, inside of the house. So I'm here alone with my animals. Have to keep myself busy. Yeah, definitely this week cross stitch not exactly as I planned, so please forgive me if this video not very interesting, didn't show you much progress at all, right? Very skimpy work. I'm really in love with this design of the cat. And I think there is some kind of controversy about this because I don't know how late, I mean, let me put my words together proper way. So I know that this design, Heaven Earth Design have, but I don't know who got it first, right? Because they always have like a new artist or new images. So after I reviewed this one, somebody pointed out that this design available on Heaven Earth Design. I did not know that. So I went and looked and I was like, oh yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know what to do with it, if I should cross stitch on camera this design or not, because I guess it's going to be like a copy design. But you know what, I'm just going to reverse that. You can order this beautiful design of the cat on Heaven and Earth Design. I cannot remember artist name, but if you go up there and check it out, there's a whole bunch up there of her art with different design of the cat. Black cat or the stripy cat, kind of like a Garfield cat. So she definitely loves cats. So I'm just going to point it out to that website, okay? I feel like that would be right. Well, I have to say it's much easier to stitch today than it was yesterday. Maybe needle make a difference as well, because I can find a hole on the other side much easier, because it doesn't, very sharp needle kind of intend to go through the fibers, not always through the hole, but sometimes go like just messing up, like all over, trying to sneak in. And this one goes straight into the hole because of the flat point of the needle, so I kind of like that. I think I still did not find the most comfortable needle for a 14 count. I know that my needle for 11 count that I'm stitching my European town, that needle is the best one for 11 count. I might will keep it not on that design, my needle, but just in a box, so whatever canvas I will take, I can always use the same needle. I don't know if I have two of them or not, I need to look through my needles stash and see if I can find one more, because it also same like this one with the flat nose. I wonder if maybe it's the same even size. I don't know. That would be interesting to see. Maybe this is same needle. I believe somebody, who that is it Christine? No. Or, oh my goodness, ladies, I forgot who I saw. Somebody stitching same design, cat, and stitching all black color. That's what I like decided to, yes, usually I like to stitch black color first too, even if it's a diamond painting or some other design. I always kind of like to finish dark colors first. And when I saw that this cat was she almost finished at that point all the black, and I saw pictures on the Instagram. I'm trying to think of the name. Sorry, I forgot who did it. Raise your hand, because I like the idea of finishing all black and then after that go for the color. You can hear how needle go hard, like this point from here. It's kind of like hard. Listen, see, boom boom, because the needle a little bit thicker this way too. Plus, you know, the thread is folded on half, so it's like 2 plus 2. It's 4 threads go through the fabrics. It's kind of like hard to pull a little bit, but also this needle create a little bit bigger hole to go through. Oh, we have 17 minutes and my battery flashing because I didn't recharge overnight. So maybe this is a good idea to finish in this point. And I will see you on Monday with something else. And I'm going to paint room. Going to dust the first. Too bad that side of the house not sunny right now, so I will have to open blinds and hopefully get a good light, and hopefully I can do some to surprise her, because I know she's waiting for a long time. We're supposed to do this before Christmas, I think, even, and then just everything went downhill because I wasn't feeling it. Alright, my friends, thank you so much for staying with me this short week today. Sorry I'm a little bit poor, but what you gonna do? Let's see if I can finish this few squares before my camera shut down. Let's see if I can finish this 4 stitches in here. Hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Oh yeah, Sunday is my other sister's birthday on Sunday. Yeah, my youngest one. She's 7 years younger from me. So I'm going to call her my little sister. I love her. She's a teacher. And her daughter teacher as well. Okay, that's it for now. So I will be working on this black colors through the whole canvas till it's done. Love you all. See you Monday.